Today's tool video is a digital multimeter. As you can see here, this is what I got in the mail finally, and this is the box. As you can see, it comes with a manual in different languages. I think it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 languages, and each, or at least the English chapter is in. The English chapter is 10 pages long, so it's not very long. Basically, I needed or I wanted to get a brand new meter for testing a few components. I've been checking my smog components on the car because I need to pass smog, and all I had was this cheapy Harbor Freight, but I wanted something a little bit more updated, a little bit newer, something that was auto ranging. For example, this is what this one is, and that's why I chose this one, because it was affordable and it was just a little newer than something like this. So I'm gonna look into show you this particular multimeter and sort of compare it to what you get on here. I'm not gonna go too in depth with this. This is just a quick video of what the multimeter, or this particular multimeter, looks like and what you get. So first of all, it's a Lomvum. It's a T21E, so you can see there. And on the back, one of the reasons that I like it is because it has this magnetic magnets on the back where you can literally just put it on the side of a car or anything like that. And obviously that's not a huge deal for a lot of people, but it is for me, because I don't know how many times my dad has put a multimeter on a car and it just kept slipping, and once I saw that I was like, well, pretty much sold on that. So that's one of the aspects I like about it. It does have a stand, and as you can see, I have the screw off, so it's not like a quick release type, but this is what the back of it is. Since I already took it, I might as well show it to you. One of the negatives that I can see right away is the battery. It uses 3 AAA batteries. I hate the odd number of batteries, but that's just what this is, so there you go. So this is basically the stand for the meter. So you can see that works fine as long as you put the screw on. I wanted to leave it off for the videos just to make it quicker, and also because I want to put a little bit of Loctite on the screw there so it doesn't fall out. Let me show you here. The leads are pretty much about the same thickness as the ones for the Harbor Freight, so they're not the thickest wire that you get. Something I want to show you right now, hang on. When I got these, they look like that, and obviously I'm used to seeing the long versions of these metal pieces, so I was like, why are these things so short? It just makes no sense. But when you look at them close, these are actually plugs, so keep that in mind if you see that in other multimeters, because that kind of threw me off and I was like, why is that so small? And also they come with these clips. Where did it go? I don't have it in there. I think I just lost one. But these are like the type that you put in here, but because that was so short, I kept doing this number and I'm like, well, it's not working. And then I realized that you had to take that off and then you gotta push it in there. But they're kind of flimsy, to be honest, and I actually had to push them out and fix it because they were not very tight either. So let me see if I can get this one out, because I don't see where the other one is at the moment. Oh, here it is. So it's just your cheapy clips, which is fine, but as you can see, this part here, that's how they go in there. and that part is pretty flimsy, so I had to get the pliers, sort of play with it until I could get a nice, a little more of a snug fit, because that's all you can get. So that's what that is. The other problem that I had with them is trying to get anything on there, because the rubber boot is too long. Even if you push it back, it comes back out because it kind of hits right there. So I may have to cut a piece on there just to make them a little more usable, at least on one of them, so that they don't short. But I don't know, we'll see. That's one of the reasons that I like this particular model, because they do have the clips, and I kind of need that. And I'll show you in a minute what I'm, an example of what I'm testing here. This is one of the VSV valves for Toyota and 1985 MR2. Okay, the other thing I want to show you is the actual meter. So let's take a look at that real quick. Gotta turn it on. I'll get the leads here. So at least for, it's not very fast for continuity. I don't know if I have to clean these or not, but as you can see, that's not very fast. You gotta literally push it on there or hold it on there, but it is zeroed out, so that's pretty good. As far as the light goes, you hit it once, you get the LCD to light up. It's really nice and bright, so that's pretty nice. Let me try that again. So that's what that looks like. It's a little bit weird because you can see the two LEDs on this side, so, but it's still pretty bright, so that's nice. If you hold it, then you get the flashlight on the other side. So if I hold it again, it turns them off. If you tap it, it's only the LCD. If you hold it on the first time, and then it does both at the same time. So you can only do the LCD without the flashlight, so that's kind of nice. So that's that. And like I said, let me see if I can get a better picture here. I keep forgetting this piece right here, and the fact that I don't have the screw on there, but give me a moment. Let me get this going here. So let's see if he stays. So we're good. I was gonna show you something. Hang on a second. It's just one of those days, but all right. So basically, I'm testing this valve here. Let me see. So I'm gonna go ahead and test it. Test the resistance on it. As you can see, it's perfect. 34 ohms. Let me get that out of the way. And as you can see on the manual here, specified resistance will be between 33 and 39 ohms at 20 Celsius or 68 degrees, which is what we have right now. So it's pretty close. Now let me show you the Harbor Freight, and the reason why I wanted a little better multimeter. This is 200 ohms, as you can see. So when I go ahead and test this here, you get 44, what am I getting here? I think it's 44, 44.5 or somewhere in there. It's 46.4 ohms, and that would mean this is not good. So huge difference right off the bat right there, as you can see. And obviously that's very important because I need to make sure that these parts work. Other than that, all you have is capacitor here, resistor. Somebody did mention on the comments of this particular multimeter that you don't have current or amperage, I think it was. Yeah, and you don't. It says you don't have that. So this is what you get. It is a true RMS, and I do like it because you can see it does work really well so far, at least for what I'm testing. The resistance is right on. It doesn't move too much. So 34, 35 ohms. I'm still in the range, which is good. on the low range of the resistance there for this particular part. I didn't see any videos online about this particular multimeter, so I wanted to make a quick short video about it and kind of really give you that difference between a newer multimeter versus an older one. This is fine for battery and really quick battery testing, and that's mainly what I use it for. But as you can see, for other electronic components, you definitely want something a little better. Is this better than a lot of the other ones? You know, it's debatable, but as you can see, it's a newer version, and it does seem to do a little better job there in terms of that. And the best part for me, it's that it has the magnet. I am looking at another one which is a lot bigger than this one. It does have the dial, but it also has the magnet. Why have companies not put this on there before is beyond me. One thing to keep in mind though, I did, just going off the tangent here, I did use one of those magnetic mounts for a car, and you do not want to use that on phones, because that actually prevented that person from using the phone when she was driving. She couldn't hear anything, and I found out that it was a magnet. So obviously with electronics, you don't want to put the magnet on the electronics or too close to the electronics. This is perfect for putting on a car, on the side of something, or on a panel door or whatever. So that comes in handy. It will come in very handy for anybody that does that sort of work. And you do have the hanger here as well. You can see the back also has the holder for the probes, which I haven't even used, but it's kind of nice. And I want to also show you the difference between the sizes, because on the pictures it looks huge. As you can see, this is the Harbor Freight one. It's just a little taller, definitely a lot thicker. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a case, but you know, it is what it is. And as you can see, that's what that is. So that's pretty much it for this multimeter. I'm just going off my mind here, so that's why I'm thinking a lot, trying to figure out what else I wanted to show you other than the clips that I wanted. But you know, you're probably gonna want to get better probes. Just, you know, for now this will do, but I did buy some other ones of Fry's. I don't have them here, so I might be able to use those. We'll see. But so far it looks pretty good. I tried the non-contact meter here as well on what is it, one of those plugs on the wall, and that seems to work, but it doesn't work on a light switch. You really got to be almost right next to the wire for that to work. And that's pretty much it. As far as what I can test here, I'm not testing anything else. And it turns off by itself. Actually, it beeps at you, which is nice, right before it turns off. But you can also turn it off, you know, 1 or 2 seconds. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 seconds, and it turns on and turns off. It's got the light, the beep. The beep is nice and loud, which is nice as I demo that, and that's always nice to hear. This one doesn't have that, so it was kind of annoying trying to test things and never heard anything out of that. But you know, there's a million of these out there, so choose what you like. This is just actually another reason that I like this one is because it was auto ranging, and it was literally one of the most affordable multimeters that you'll find. I'll try to get the link on the description there for you guys, but it's like $9.99, 9 something. It's right under 10 bucks, if you can believe that. So this compared to that, it's day and night, as you can see. Okay, without going any further, if you have any questions, just post them below, and that's pretty much it for this multimeter.